Praise Hatbox Eli here. Welcome back to my channel. Um, this is gonna be a video talking about like how to clean a hat, why I use to clean a hat. There's a lot of different techniques. I've been a little behind on this, but a lot of sweat stains. I'm not gonna lie, hat does smell. Um, this sticker keeps coming off. Well, not coming off, but like getting ready to come off. So what I'm gonna do to clean this: vinegar, white vinegar for the sweat stains. I believe it's called Ecos soap. It's plant based. Help get it clean, super clean, without like using harsh chemicals. And then there's different things you can use. I use a toothbrush, and then I use something else like a scrub daddy, and that normally hats turn out pretty good. I used this hat for a long time. Um, it looked terrible. I mean, it don't look great, but it looks a lot better. Trust me on that. You know, that stuff cleans really well. So you're getting pretty much see me in action. That's the goal. I don't know how well it will work, but I wear this all the time. It kind of smells. I've been putting cologne on the hat to help cover up the smell, and it's time to wash it again. Get it looking good again because it don't really look that great at the moment. One of the things I will do right now on camera though is I'm gonna take off the stickers. I'll take this one off last. It's one of those weird moments where you take them off. See, if it's not like a new era or like a 47 brand, the stickers are lower quality. I mean, you can actually kind of see through it a little bit in one spot. So I did that, and now it's ready to clean. So I'm not going to do it this minute, but I will be doing that, and you'll see that in the next part of the video. Okay. So what I will be using: Kroger brand distilled vinegar, Ecos plant-based dish soap, free and clear, non-scented, and toothbrush, and scrub daddy. But if I record actually doing it to the hat, like I'm planning, then you guys will see in the video. This stuff I'm gonna mix all together and stuff like that, so it's gonna be a little bit different because I know what's gonna be in it versus you guys. So okay, so let's get into this. People do this different ways: bathtub, sinks. I'm just gonna show you the sink way. So got my little mixture. I'm gonna start with actually I'm gonna get this wet first. Get it nice and wet. Not like, you don't have to be crazy wet, but I'm gonna take some of the mixture. I'm gonna mix it. I'm mixing it with the toothbrush. Now I'm just gonna sit here and go over all the sweat stains, discoloration, those top areas with the toothbrush. And the reason is vinegar. There's something in it that breaks up the sweat, and most of the time it will remove it. Sometimes it don't. It's really difficult to say, and hopefully it turns out pretty good. Why am I using Ecos soap? Because I use it washing the car, washing anything I do. Believe it or not, that's at the moment what I've been using, because it's actually, believe it or not, a really good soap for all natural soap. Now, I will warn you, when you do it like this, your hat will stink like vinegar for a little bit. But here's the thing. normally not real long. And believe it or not, depending on how bad your hat currently smells, your wife would prefer the vinegar smell. Though I will say, it depends how you wash it. You know, do you have to worry about getting on the logo? In my experience, no. But do that at your own risk. Not recommending that. Why am I doing the trucker hat? Honestly, just because. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do. Actually, I need to pause for a quick minute. So I'm gonna take the Scrub Daddy. I'm gonna get it nice and wet. I'm gonna put some soap on it. Do that to activate the soap. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do is use this, and the reason why I'm choosing this is because it's a little bit tougher, so it's gonna get through the different weaves and all that a lot easier. Really get it nice and clean. Now, if you live in Arizona, it's like well over 100 degrees. I recommend after you rinse out your hat, you you know go outside with the hat, and hopefully, what that will do is help it dry quicker. Because the last thing you want is your hat to start molding from you going through with the cleaning process. I mean, obviously, right? Like, who would want that? And then you're gonna take a toothbrush, put it in the sink. None of that really matters at this moment. A little light squeeze. Then you're gonna use the vinegar soap water. Really get it in there good. Re-hit everything really nicely. And then other side, if it runs out. And like I said, the reason why I'm going so intense on this is obviously I want it to smell better. So I need to rinse and dry my hands for a second, because now I need a little bit more soap. Okay. So with a little bit more soap, we go over the area really nicely. I will say, since I have this opportunity to kind of talk to you guys as I'm doing this, by the way, I'm going back to the toothbrush. Let's say, after I wear this hat for a long time, it don't look good. Because it is a patch hat, what I could do is remove the patch and install this same patch on any other hat. Let's say, I find a hat that I think looks cool with nothing on it. I could hypothetically just remove the patch, have someone that's really good at sewing either remove it and then re-put on the new hat. That is always an option. Probably better, to do than you doing it yourself if you've never really done sewing and stuff like that. So gotta click in the high mode. So what I'm going to do is go like that, to rinse off the toothbrush, put it back to normal. Then I'm going to take the toothbrush I'm going to use the toothbrush on the hat, and this I'll actually hit with the patch, and then I mean, obviously we would have to see what it looks like dry. The good news is because of the color of the hat, it actually does help. You know what I mean? It kind of does actually help to see how well this hat will turn out. I won't lie, at the moment, I don't think it's gonna turn out too well. Just let's see. Looks like there's a little bit of soap still in there. Well, I'm gonna turn it back on high and really get in there, get all that soap out. It looks like the hat don't, but I'm gonna have to re-hit the hat, and the reason is, case obviously the soap leaves the trucker hat and it goes into the hat, then you can rewash it. It's gonna be a little quick part. So, like I was saying, um, you know, just kind of go like this, start getting that wire out of it. Now you're like, hey, it's probably gonna ruin it. No, but what I will do, I will take this towel, I'm gonna go over it. At the moment, don't smell like vinegar, which is really good. Like I said, I've seen people do it different ways. I think it depends what kind of hat it is. Like if it's a hat you're reselling, maybe you won't do it this way. You know, um, me, I'm not a reseller, to be clear, but I will be selling my hat collection, and not all of my hats, obviously, but a really good chunk of my hats. Now you're like, hey, if you live in Arizona, it's 100 plus outside. Why are you doing this? Giving a jump start, because the towel will help try to soak some of it up, even if it's not fully drying the hat. You know, so there's another step. Give me one sec. At the moment, this is all I could find. So I'm gonna use my stainless steel bowl here. I'm gonna put it inside. And what I'm gonna do is unsnap it. Try to snap it around it where it's nice and tight, or somewhat tight. The only problem is since this is not dry, it's going to be a little bit more trouble, but you can do it to help kind of restore some of the structure and ensure that it won't lose. And then this will also make it so it don't have seams. I mean, look at that. Oh, sorry. Look at that. Looks very nice. What I'm going to do now, put it outside. I just put the hat outside. Don't smell bad. It smells clean. Obviously, a little bit better. It's not great, but it's still drying. I mean, it's still very wet. Um, so yeah, always try to put a bowl. Try to stop it from being like overly creased. Um, so yeah, just a tip. So I believe it's 105 right now, maybe 106, right? So hopefully within an hour it's fully dry, and yeah. So I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Okay, everyone. So I still got the bowl. This is completely dry. So very cool. Okay, so it's completely dry. And I was wrong. It wasn't 105. It was 110 outside today. A little bit better. It's not perfect. Smells a lot better. Um, so yeah, I mean, it wasn't like a massive success, but at least it's good enough to wear. You know, it smells good. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's 110 outside, people, so you know it stank. So, but yeah, I appreciate y'all watching this. I know a little bit of a different type of video from me, but I really do appreciate you guys. Please hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and consider sharing the video. I appreciate y'all. I'll catch you later. Peace.